Hi, I'm Steve Morgan. I'm your American Family Agent from Faribault, Minnesota. Been here about 28 years. And with me today I have Bart Jackson, a newer agent in town.
Hello. This is our first of our safety nuggets that we'll be offering each month on FCTV. We are a proud supporter of FCTV and all the wonderful program that's available. Today we're going to be talking with Kevin Becker at Quaility Appliance here in Faribault, right across from the Faribault West Mall. And we're going to be talking about dryer safety because there are fire hazards. And we're going to talk about the lines on the back of your washing machine and how they can burst. And we're going to help you prevent that and help you prevent claims on those. Well, we're here with Kevin Becker here in the back of the shop. And let me go ahead and hand it over to Kevin.
Yep. Hi, Kevin Becker with Quaility Appliance. I was asked by Steve and Bart to kind of touch on some of the common issues that we see here in the shop when it comes to dryer-related problems as well as even washer-related problems when we deal with installations. And obviously here you can see a situation of a dryer that's been neglected from a cleaning standpoint. And one of the things that in homes where people run dryers, whether they be electric or gas, is they all have to vent out. And when people neglect the problem of cleaning their dryers, whether it be the lint filter in the front, whether it be the dryer vent that goes outside that's supposed to take all your hot air and all your all your lint with it, problems can develop. And as you can see, fire hazards do occur, whether it be from trapping lint inside the dryer, whether it be trapping it in the vent that goes outside. And as that lint builds up, it restricts airflow, it traps heat, and causes temperatures to rise. So one of the best things you can do for your dryer is clean your lint trap daily, every load that you run. Annually, at least annually, take and clean the vent that goes from your dryer to your outside. Clean that at least annually. Then you can make sure that as that dryer runs, it's passing all of the air and whatever lint going through, it goes outside instead of staying in your dryer. So as far as maintenance on your dryer, at Quaility Appliance, we emphasize taking care of your dryer so that things like this don't happen.
Is this bad?
That is bad, Steve.
Okay.
This is basically lint that should have probably been cleaned off of the lint screen after a particular load was performed. However, when it's not cleaned regularly, it ends up eventually passing through the lint screen and down into the actual mechanics of the dryer, building up and accumulating in areas that it's not going to come out of. And as you can see over here towards the heating source, it actually starts to burn. And you can see the blackened, crispy lint that has started to develop around the heating source. So definitely something you want to avoid when it comes to fire and heat.
Now, Kevin, one of the biggest claims that we get on an annual basis is with these tubes bursting. Well, can you tell us a little bit about that?
Well, yeah, there's definitely problems with water supply hoses to any water appliance, whether it be a refrigerator or whether it be a washing machine. The standard washing machine hose is a rubber. It's a very heavy-duty, high-strength rubber, which is actually very durable, but they do wear over time. So when they're under constant pressure, from your house faucets to your machine, there's always water pressure to these hoses. And over time, the structure of the hose can deteriorate. If you're ever looking at a rubber hose like this and you see bulging, any bubbles that have been created in this nice uniform hose, that's a dead sign that your hose is on its last leg and that you may have actually a flood very, very soon.
Well, if you're like most people, it's probably hard to see back there. Well, how often do you think you should have someone look at those? You know,
if you've got a situation that is easy to see, I mean, a person should make it kind of a top of mind awareness. You know, if you're there, just kind of glance and look just to double check. Again, like dryers, I mean, it should be at least annually, biannually, to make sure that nothing is, obviously visible. If you can't see your connections, or it means you got to move the machines, you got to change things around to get them out, obviously then it's a little bit tougher and people don't bother. So those are typically the situations where they get neglected and pretty soon they've got an issue at hand. if you don't want to worry about it, there are upgrade type materials you can use. Standard rubber hoses are great. They're durable, but keep an eye on them. The burst proof hoses are another example of a hose that can essentially upgrade from a rubber. It's designed to have a reinforced outer shell to keep the rubber that's inside from actually expanding and bursting. So this stainless steel that you see is actually an armor or a coating to keep that bursting from happening. So you can spend a little bit more money and upgrade to benefit your hoses and help cut back on the potential for a leak or a burst.
Well, and the biggest thing is it's just a few dollars for the hoses, but it can save you your deductibles and a lot of pain and anguish when you're having that situation happen. Well, we want to say thank you again to Kevin at Quaility Appliance and for all the wonderful things that you've helped us out with today. If you have any questions, you can always feel free to call myself or Steve at our offices or check out our web pages, and we'd be more than happy to go over any questions. Also, please stop by and see Kevin here at Quaility Appliance. Ask him some more questions that you might have about all the different things that go on with the washer and the dryer. There's been a lot of things I've been learning about how to use my detergent the right way. I didn't know I was using it the wrong way. Kevin was able to help me out, and it's just a great time to come in here and just learn about how to make your equipment work better for you.
And again, Kevin, thank you for letting us come here today. And just as a wrap up, we're proud supporters of FCTV. And we also do other insurance, the auto, the home, life business. And if you have any questions, we're certainly local and we're here to help you out.